Good morning, everyone. Dave for the wee hours here, back with some more Crossroads Inn here in the Mulligan. Oh, Stig, look at you working so hard. Is that you? Yes, Stig, my best employee, my amazing employee. Stig does everything around here. And the question came up, how do I give Stig a raise? Apparently I can't, but I can give Stig a bonus. So Stig, here's the thing. I am going to praise you, and you get all sorts of little yellow arrows because you're awesome. And I'm going to give you a bonus. Stig, you're amazing. Never leave my service. Now, a couple of other things that, as usual, came up in the comments section. We finally figured out how to chop wood, possibly due to poor management decisions where we didn't give them a chopping block. But now we can kind of deprioritize the whole chopping wood thing. I think I prioritized that in a couple of places, if I'm not mistaken. Let's set priority here back to medium. So just medium priority on loading wood. And does this also have a priority? Let's just make sure this is medium priority. How about the chopping block itself? Everything's got a priority. Okay, medium priority on the chopping block. So that should kind of reset everybody to just chop wood when you've got the time to do it. It looks like we've got plenty right now, so that should be fine. What else is going on in the tavern? We added cider to the menu last time, just because we could. I mean, it was available for sale. We may as well do it. Boy, the place is packed right now. And I wanted to, where's my storage settings? I want to make sure, lager, I want to make sure we're keeping an eye on our stock. So lager, wine, and cider we're already selling down on the cider. The food I'll kind of cope with, but I just want to keep an eye on the booze and make sure there's plenty of stuff for people to drink, because that's what they primarily want around here. Really good idea that came up in the comments section for the guest room. A couple of people noted this, actually. I built the guest room. Nobody cares. Nobody is interested in renting this guest room at all. Not until our fame reaches 14. We're at a measly 7 right now. So this is useless space at this point. It's lovely useless space, but it's useless space. A couple of people popped up and said, hey, why don't you make it a staff room? You need a staff room anyway. The staff apparently have no homes or families, or anyone to return to. Once they're in my service, they live here forever. So we do actually need to give them a bed, a place to stay. So what if we take a look at this room, the info room? Okay, right now, this is a guest room. Let's make it a staff room. Now, you guys have got somewhere to hang out and take a break and apparently take a nap because you live here. Right, all of that done. What's my best next logical move? I'd like to look at another table or two. I want to get some more decoratives down, and I would like to look at another servant. We've got a couple of drudges, one kitchen hand. Do I have one or two servants? I have two. Okay, that's basically fine. Brynja. Oh yeah, Brynja, you have the fantastic hair. And then Alba. Alba's pretty good. Okay, good. Maybe I don't need staff quite as quickly as I thought. Maybe another kitchen hand would be good. Other things that came up in the comments, I did not even see this. Apparently we got rats somewhere. There are rats on the property. I didn't see them while I was playing the last time, but somebody spotted a rat scurrying through our main hall here. So let's get ourselves a rat cage. Oh, other thing that came up in the comments, I found the jug. There it is. It's right there. I was very distressed that we went out into the world and figured out how a jug worked, and I couldn't find the jug. I don't know why I didn't see it before, but it's right here. We have our jug, our decorative jug, so I'm totally going to put that down there. Oh, you have a negative trait. What is it? You're fragile. Okay, that makes perfect sense for you being a jug. What if you lived... Ooh, I don't know. Where do you want to live? I guess it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, but I kind of like things to look nice around here. I'll burn this tavern down in flames so long as it's got plenty of decoratives on it. There we go. One jug can live right there. And a rat cage. Now, people probably don't want to see this, right? Yeah, it's ugly. It's ugly. It lowers the nearby aesthetic, so I don't want this in the main hall. What if we put it in storage? That would... Hey, if I were a rat, that's where I'd be going. Either storage or the kitchen. I'm going to pop it down right there and see what happens. See if we actually collect any rats. And then, what do we do with them after that? I really don't know. Well, let's see what people are whining about. The place is dirty and poor service times 3. And apparently I don't have fat for the torches? Are you sure about that? Because I feel I've ordered that fairly frequently. Where's, oh, wow, I am really running low on that. Okay, let's put that down at the bottom, too, and keep an eye on that. I'm probably going to need to do an order kind of now-ish. All right, pause it a sec. Pause it a sec, Crossroads Inn. Let's look at my overall stuff here. Lots of eggs, an amount of bread. I could use some more. Plenty of mugs, plenty of plates. That's good. Could probably do with some sausages. That wouldn't kill us. And maybe, what is this, garlic? Yeah, garlic, because we are making garlic bread, which is amazing. We've got plenty of firewood now, thanks to Stig. Good job, Stig. But yeah, I'm going to need to do an order sooner rather than later. I wonder if that might be time then to put another drink on the menu. We've seen moonshine at the Shadow Monastery. We got cider. Moonshine was very expensive, though. We could maybe look at another wine. There's like fruit wine and all sorts of other stuff out there. We could look at doing that and then placing an order to get fat and that kind of thing while we're doing it. Not the worst idea I've ever had. I've had much worse ideas in my time. Let me bounce out to the world map here and see what we kind of want to go out and get today. Now, the first thing that wouldn't be a terrible idea is to swing over to Rakoti and spend some blue scrolls boosting our influence and getting that trade route, because that will open up a whole bunch of other things on the map that we can take a look at. So I'm going to spend those scrolls. I'm going to hold on to the other ones. I would love to see what your menu item is, but for right now, let's just spend those scrolls, and Lord knows what that's opened up. I'm going to have to spin around. What's that way down there? What are you? What are you? Abandoned mine? And you have a decorative? Really? A Yorvale dartboard? And I could send Stig out, because he's the only man I trust. Send Stig out to go get that, huh? And you have a recipe in an abandoned mine. Apple juice. It's like cider, but for children and those riding a horse home. Oh, that's hysterical. That's great. I'm sending Hamid to go do that. I'm totally sending Hamid to go do that. I wanted to get maybe another kitchen hand on anyway, so this will give me an excuse to do it. No, we're going to go get apple juice. I think that's very, very funny that we have like hardcore cider and wine and lager and apple juice. Okay, Hamid, off you go. Off you go. Take 200 gulden in your pocket, please, because they're going to ask for it. And speaking of decoratives, several folks reminded me that I can turn on these tabs down here to kind of focus what I want to find. So let's look at just decoratives around here. Oh, and it even pops up with a little icon telling me what it is, or at least an idea of what it is. So there's the Shadow Monastery with the bed. Looks like some kind of wardrobe or something over in the Old Bridge Market. And another one, what's Sile? What do you do for a living? What is this? Oh, grilled cheese, which is frighteningly easy to make. Okay, we'll look at that, but I actually wanted to look at this. Yeah, the Sambrian wardrobe. Okay, and other wardrobes around here, right? Anything really... What's at the Untermarchian Bank? What do you guys got? Red Tapestry 2. Oh, I like the sound of that. It's probably expensive. But I'd like to put up Red Tapestry 2. It's my favorite in the Red Tapestry series. I really feel Red Tapestry 3 jumped the shark. Stig, as usual, you are the only man I trust to go and do this. So Stig is going to go get Red Tapestry 2. Hamid is off to go learn how apple juice works. Now what? Well, let's see what the prices are like over at Incredible Farmers. I should probably get apples in preparation for getting apple juice. But really, I need fat, which you do not have. Incredible Farmers, you are hereby useless to me. How about the Shadow Monastery? We've been doing a lot of business with them lately. Their prices seem to be okay. So fat, you're selling for 90. Ooh, quite high on the fat. Yeah, that's some pretty expensive fat there, monks. 62.5 is the average price for that. Do you, in fact, have apples? You do not. Okay, so you're also kind of useless to me right now. How about actual Crossroads, the city of Crossroads? You have apples. Little high on the apples. How's your price on fat? You seriously don't have fat? Okay, perfect. Don't make me do 2 orders, please. I'd love to just get everything from one place, if at all possible. No, not the Old Bridge. The Old Bridge Market, please. No, not the Old Bridge. All right, let me scan in here. Well, the Old Bridge Market has apples at quite a good price, too. They're selling them for 60. The average price is 68.7. And bread, again, they're cheap on all of these things, but they don't have fat, which is kind of annoying. That's the thing I'm really coming out to get. I wouldn't mind, actually, because your prices are really good on apples and bread. And I'm going to need both of those at some point. What else do you have that I might possibly take off of you right now? How's your price on sausage? It's actually a little low. And your price on wine? Your wine's a little bit high. Do you have cider? Yes, you do. What's your price on that? Average. Okay. 69, 68.7 for the average. Okay, I'm going to do one order with the Old Bridge Market. I'm going to get, I guess, 2 things of apples. Maybe 2 things of bread. And then 2 cider, because it's all fairly well priced. And then, oh, do you not have lager? You don't have lager. Huh. Okay. Well, then I'll get, how's my wine? My wine's actually pretty good, but I'll get one anyway. I may as well try and get as much stuff in my caravan as possible, because why not? May as well max it out here. What else might I need? I mean, I could get mugs. I have quite a few. What's your price like? Oh, your mugs are quite cheap. Yeah, I'll take that. Actually, I will take that. I'm going to need it at some point. Boy, garlic's expensive. Yeah, you are just jacking people on garlic. Average price 100. You're selling it at $2.89. Dang. All right, your firewood price is actually really good. Spot on for an average price, but we can kind of buy our own, or make our own rather, chop our own, now that thanks to management decisions we actually have a chopping block. Fertilizer. Do I want to get into gardening today? We have it unlocked. We could do it. There's nothing I really need to grow, I don't think, unless I can grow garlic. I think I have to unlock that, though. All right, my trade route is not maxed out here. My caravan is not maxed out, but I'm going to go ahead and send that order on its way. Not super efficient. I should have gone for 10 out of 10 things, but here we are. I really need to find somebody who is holding fat. That sounds disgusting. Just a big pile of fat in their hands. Loan of Yorvale. What are you advertising here? No, that's the recipe. Sorry, that's not what I wanted to look at. A country table. Oh, a different kind of table. When Stig gets back, because I only trust Stig. When Stig gets back, we're going to go look at getting that. That sounds neat. And Stig, I've got another job for you, too. I want you to go learn stone fence, otherwise known as a wall. I totally want that. All right, there's a lot of stuff on the map that I need Stig to be going and doing. I need more staff so Stig can do important things. Stig is my most valuable employee. He needs to be doing other things. Shadow Monastery, remind me, did you have fat? I feel that you did. Yes, you did. Okay, and your price is terrible. But I need it. I really need it, and I don't keep wanting to bounce around here. Plowman, we haven't boosted our influence. Eastern Outposts don't have food. All right, fair enough. Let me just get anything, basically anything that will have fat, maybe at a reasonable price. All right, 78 at Peeping Tom. You know what? Fine. I'm going to need it anyway. Give me a couple of those. How's your price on candles? Your price on candles is a little bit lowered. Sure, why not? I don't really want this, but there it is. Whoa, $6.60 for lager? You have a 1,000% markup on that. That better be the best damn lager I've ever drank in my life. Okay, so I got those 2 orders flying in here at some point. I noticed the staff are taking advantage of the staff room. You are still drunk. Are you? You're Hamid, aren't you? Yeah, you're drunk and you're going off to go learn that recipe. You're going to go learn how apple juice works. You may want to consider, downgrading to the apple juice, Hamid, because, boy, man, you are... Did you take the 200 guldens? I bet you didn't take you're so hammered. I bet you didn't take the 200 guldens, did you? They're gonna ask for it. Just slip it in your apron, man. Okay, speaking of Hamid, who I'm not crazy about, let's look at staffing. Who might want to be a kitchen person? Laredo. Okay, no upgrades, just regular old kitchen hands here. Laredo, you are persuasive and greedy and a gossiper. Bjorn, I feel we've looked at you before. You're gloomy but loyal, lawful, and a smoker. And Eric is dull and persuasive and sly. Not a lot of great choices here, if I'm honest. Maybe Bjorn. Laredo. The greedy thing. I don't like the greedy thing. I don't need people being greedy. I'm going to take, I guess, Eric? You guys are all pretty terrible. Persuasive and sly. Yeah, take Eric. Fine, Eric. Just come in and be a warm body. I'll probably fire you later because I think Stig could run this place by himself. Oh, I see I've sobered up. Oh, that's good. Oh, no, I'm still wrecked. I'm completely hammered. Okay, perfect. Now, one thing I really didn't take into account, which is totally obvious about sending the guys out to learn things, is I sent them really far away. It's going to take a long time to get down to this abandoned mine. I mean, Hamid here is just crawling along. I mean, he is drunk. He's probably on his hands and knees just crawling over here. But at some point in time through the mountain pass, I figure he's got to sober up and start moving faster. But yeah, I sent them a long way away. And we don't have any of the perks that kind of get them moving faster on the world map. It's going to be a while before they get back. Well, good thing I hired the extra kitchen hand then. I have no worries about Stig. Stig will get the job done, but I'm kind of worried that Hamid might get lost in the mountains there. All right, everything else is basically going okay. I'm seeing some dirty dishes on the table here that aren't getting picked up. It's probably because the owner is completely 100% tanked at this point. And if somebody wanted to lump that cider in, I feel that's my cider, right? That's what I'm looking at down there. Where did that go? Yeah, it's cider. Yep. If somebody wanted to lump that cider in, we're getting a little low on that, so it's in here somewhere, guys. Go ahead and get that loaded into the barrels if you could, please. What are people's major complaints right now? We got Red Tapestry 2 unlocked. Stig, this is what I love about you. You just go and quietly get the job done. Quietly getting the job done around here. Excellent. I love it. Right, Red Tapestry 2 is unlocked. How much is Red Tapestry 2 going to set me back? Only 150. That's not that bad. I'm totally getting that, of course. Of course I'm getting that. So Red Tapestry 2, I would, can quite get it between the two, or maybe this should go behind the bar. Hang on. Get really nice behind the bar here. No, I like it between the two shields. Yep, welcome to the wee hours. I will spend all of my time unlocking decoratives and spending money on things I don't really need rather than playing the game properly. And let me just Adrian Monk this into position here. Boom, there we go. Red Tapestry 2, you're in. I did already buy a rat cage. I thought I did. And someone else was asking why this barrel is out in the middle of the field. I have no idea. No clue why that barrel's out in the middle of the field. I often do weird things. Everyone just try to keep up. But what is this barrel? Is this barrel holding anything? Is there anything in this barrel that I should be aware of? Give me storage settings. No, there's nothing in it. It could hold booze, but there's nothing in it right now. I mean, I guess for right now, I'm just going to tuck it somewhere else, I guess is the answer to that question. So why don't we just tuck this, I don't know, right here. They can figure out what to do with it. The rat trap, I guess I will leave outside. It's a perfectly good spot for it, unless I can find a spot in the kitchen. That would not be the worst place for it. And should I be keeping an eye on the other rat cage? I don't really know what we do when we get a rat. I mean, at some point, I'm pretty sure we can make them into sausages, although I haven't conquered that yet. But right now, I have no idea what to do with a rat. I was going through the journal here, seeing if there's any little boxes we can check off that would get our fame up so we can get guest room going. 5 satisfied guests in one day. We're just going to have to hope for the best. Fame rises to 13. Well, I can't do that until my fame rises to 13. Set up a garden. Will be 10 top quality turnips as a reward. That's not a reward. That's a punishment. But okay, so no fame there. Landscaping. Wait, what's my reward? Is this guy? That's weird and frankly kind of creepy, if I'm honest. 500 guests in the inn, we'll do that just through natural work, and 10 different recipes is just going to get me a recipe. All right, well, the fame may be ticking along a little more slowly than it was initially, although I am seeing some scrolls tick up, which is very, very good. And no new upgrade points, right? No new upgrades yet. No? All right, fair enough. Why is the Mulligan not up in here? It's clearly the name of our tavern. There we go. That's more like it. It's always the Mulligan. That's always our tavern name. Potatoes, shifts for employees, more gossip, and gardening stuff. I would like to get beekeeping sooner rather than later, because then we can get, our own candles from beeswax. And I just kind of want to mess around with beekeeping. I think that's fun. How are we doing here? Place is pretty packed. Lot of dirty mugs and plates, though. I don't like that. Do we actually need yet more staff? Is that what needs to happen here? Who are you? Wait, you come back here. You, sir. You with the cowl. Wait, a special treat. Do I want to give you a special treat? Who are you? What's your deal? Orso. You're an outlaw, okay, and you're slattern. Oh dear, I've never heard of that. Everything this worker touches becomes dirty much faster, and you're gone. You're out of here. Okay, good. Get your horrible, untidy, possibly smelly face out of here. Yeah, Hamid, I told you to pop 200 guldens in your pocket. Yes, I will pay to learn the recipe. I've lost 200 guldens, but I've got apple juice. Oh, and I got my little happy music. What did I do? I learned 10 different recipes. Okay. So I guess the recipes that I already knew when I started the game counted towards that, because I have not learned 10 recipes, but I guess 10 total. Great, an extra random recipe. Super. What did we get? Let's go look at the menu, the place where the food lives. I'm not 100% sure what the random recipe was, because I don't really remember what we had. It might be the onion soup. I don't think we had onion soup available before. The stuffed eggs, I feel I went and learned that. I'm pretty sure I did. Do we not have that on the menu? Because I have mushrooms, eggs, and herbs. I'm going to pop that guy on the menu. Yes. Confirm that, please. Stuffed eggs right there. Excellent. What else do we get? Oh, apple juice. Yes, very, very important that we have apple juice. So pop that on there. Just for argument, how much are we charging for that? 34 for apple juice. That seems a little extortionist, if I'm being honest. But okay, there we go. So stuffed eggs are on the menu. What's my count on mushrooms and herbs? Because that's going to get down sooner rather than later. Except I'm hovering over onions here. So herbs, actually, same deal. Mushrooms and herbs. And our eggs are good, but mushrooms and herbs, not so much, really. And the fat's ticking down again. All right, might have to do another order in the reasonably near future here. I also appear to be out of candles. There's a candelabra over here that's not fueled, and it looks like I have 0 candles on hand. Okay, another order it is. Do I have the scrolls to get a discount on this too? Everybody back up to the world map here. How about let's start with Crossroads and see what they've got kicking around here. So, candles, 114. It's a tiny tick higher, but it's not really that bad. That's fine. And how about, garlic and herbs? Herbs and mushrooms is what I need for the stuffed eggs. Yeah, Crossroads is basically sort of right around the average price. A little bit up, a little bit down, but basically right in there. Okay. What do I really desperately need? I can't be doing orders all the time. That's just where all the money is going. So, that kind of makes sense. That's how a restaurant works. But what do I desperately need versus what can I get away with not ordering for a while? What's the booze like? Cider, lager, and where's my wine? Oh, wine's there. Okay. Cider, lager, and wine. Wouldn't kill me to have cider. Wouldn't kill me to have any booze. We always go through it. Right. Let me start putting this order together here. Well, this better hold me for a while, because this is a 1,000 gulden order here. Mostly the basics: candle, cider, fat, herbs, mushrooms, that kind of thing. Some more mugs and plates, because it's never going to hurt to have those. At no point in time do I want to run out of mugs, so I may as well have some extras. Don't quite have the green scrolls to haggle for this. That would be very nice, but yep, go ahead and get that on board, please. I really, as usual, kind of need to chill on the old guldens here, because we're burning through that money really quickly, mostly on orders, mostly just keeping up with stock. If I were a smarter man, and I'm not, I would probably winnow down my menu to just things that kind of have the same ingredients. I may kind of poke around with that and see if I can get the menu to something where we're ordering, say, eggs for 5 different things. And it just might be a little bit more efficient. I don't know. Who are you again? Roman, right, yeah. Whatever you're doing is awesome, but you're not Stig. Well, if nothing else, the staff room's getting a ton of attention now. The staff love this staff room. It was pointed out to me in the comments that the little changing booth here is not really for the multiple guest rooms. It's more for, the ladies of negotiable affection. When they get their own room here, that's where they're going to want to change. Anyway, we'll leave it there. There's no reason to destroy it or sell it or anything. I can move it around later, and I think it looks nice. So it can stay there for right now. But when we do have some, again, ladies of negotiable affection, then they can get the little changing booth in their room. But that might be a ways off. I keep blowing off gossiping, but I really shouldn't. Because that's how we're generating these scrolls. And I keep saying, oh no, I don't have enough green scrolls. And then I go to look at perks that would increase gossip. I'm like, nah, I don't want gossipy things. I really should kind of get the gossiping going on. The order is here, which is great. I feel, let's do our opinion poll here. What's people's general complaints? Room looks a little dull. Mostly poor service. That's what we're seeing. Mostly poor service. You're saying the storage room looks dull. What did you think a storage room looked like? What do you want, a disco ball in there? It's a storage room. It's a closet where you put things. I was waiting too long and poor service. I think I need another servant. Around here. Somebody's got to be getting these people some apple juice, and clearly the job's not getting done. I am always reluctant to hire staff because that's wages that I don't want to be paying. But throughout all the Crossroads Inn that we've played so far, pretty much everyone's consensus is hire them. Hire them. You're going to make your money back on that, no problem. So go ahead and hire them. So let's take a look at some staff here. If we looked at, say, not cooks, actually, get me just servants. What do we got? We got Paula. Paula, I don't think we've seen you before. You are a slacker. Oh dear. But you're a gossiper. Now, what were we just talking about, Dave? Getting more gossiping going on. Wow, the place is empty. Oh, whoa. Is there a problem with the inn? I need to get somebody on here. Somebody's got to clean these tables. If I were not hammered all the time, this restaurant would be running much better. And what's your other thing? You're cheerful. Okay, so you're a slacker. You're not going to really work very hard. But I like you so far. And you're an upgrade. You're a maid. You're like tier 2. I could theoretically unlock your last trait, but I'm not going to. She's seen everything. Whatever you show her, she says she's seen it. Some suspect she might see the object at the very moment it's being shown, but well, still, she's seen it. In it. In it is actually the greatest contribution to language that the British have ever come up with. It's a perfect word. In it. It's a contraction of a contraction, and I think that's wonderful. It's one of my favorite words. In it. Anyway, Paula, you're level 11. You're an upgrade. You're a tier 2, I believe, servant. So off you go. And by off you go, I mean off you come into my tavern and do some work around here. Yeah, as much as I love Stig, I can't put the entire workforce, on him. He can't do everything. He's just one man. He's an amazing man, but he's just one man. And even Stig has to take a nap occasionally in our very, very nice staff room, I might add. But all right, Stig, I'm getting you some help here. Oh, God, the staff are drunk again. Who are you? What's your deal? Alba, right. I think you were the first servant I hired. I will certainly look at... Alba, come back to me a second. No, that's the room. I don't want to look at the room. I want to look at Alba. I will certainly take a look. You're not even... Being drunk is not even your trait, and you're hammered. The hell kind of tavern am I running here? I'm going to look at sort of, as we get better staff in, firing the worst staff. That's kind of my long-term goal. Except Stig, obviously. Stig will be here till the end of time. Now, Stig, I said you were going to do it, and I'm going to have you do it. Because, again, you are the only man I trust. Stig, go learn how a stone fence, otherwise known as a wall, works. Go figure that out, please. Come back quickly, because I want to put a stone fence up. And then when you come back, I might actually have you learn, not Mug of Cider, because we've done that. I would like to have you learn stone fence post. That might happen, too. We'll see. We'll see. But, yeah, head off and do that, Stig. And the last thing I kind of want to take care of right at this exact second is I'd like to blow out the main hall a little bit more. I think... I don't have a ton of guldens here. Not a ton of guldens at all. But let's get my main hall a little tiny... Wow, is that really the end? No, it's not the end of my build space. Okay, it goes over there. Fine. Get me... Is that actually what I wanted to do? Kind of. Yeah, okay, I actually meant to go one more over in that direction, but that's fine. I'm going to learn to cope with that information. Okay, now get me to this. We're going to bump these back just a little bit. Not far. Just a little bit over here and over here. And where's that other random barrel? Let's bring that guy... Actually, let's just make this look slightly more interesting. We don't need to line them all up on a wall here. There we go. So that can all live over here, still within good distance of the bar and the tables and whatnot. And then I'd like to put down another table. I think that would be a smart thing to do. Something nice and close over here. How about if we put that guy, say, there? Yeah, and then let's get one bench, and why not, we're really running low on the Gouldens here. How about we just got some slightly nicer chairs over here? Cool. Get out of all of that. That's a little bit more space that people can sit in. Our main hall is a little bit bigger, therefore it'll probably be a little bit nicer. I've just got my happy music. What exactly did I do to deserve that? Oh, nothing, I think. I think we actually just added some little tasks here. Local food. Gather cheese, venison, grapes, and beans in my storage. Oh, that's wicked easy. I mean, I'm not required to do anything with them, right? I can totally do that. Venison's probably going to be stupid crazy expensive. It all sounds very expensive. Okay, Northern Riches, same deal. Same deal. And I've actually already got 2 of those. I have garlic and sausage right now. Mustard. I don't even recall seeing mustard anywhere in the world. Okay, so get things and then put them in storage. Same deal with Southern Delicacies. Get all that stuff. Wow. Sambria's kind of a little expensive here. Seafood, citrus, all right. And the rest of these we've kind of already seen before. Learn. Okay, what do you want me to do here? I see cooking records. I see literally no task associated with it. Okay, well, probably it's learn X number of recipes. I don't know if the thing is just not here, but it's probably learn X number of recipes, and we'll probably just do that by, playing Crossroads Inn, basically. Except now my shield looks weird because it's not on a wall anymore. It's kind of half-cocked over there. Hang on, I gotta fix that. That's not okay. That's not okay at all. That's going to make me completely mental. Let's put that shield there, and now I just have to Adrian Monk this one a little bit. This needs to live here. There we go. Much better. Much better. Oh dear, no. We weren't having that at all. That is probably an excellent place to call it on Crossroads, and I don't know that we really did much today. We've got some new decoratives. We expanded a little bit. We've got some new things on the menu, which is very good, including apple juice, which is just delightful. I don't encourage children in the bar, but hey, if they come in, at least I've got something for them to drink, and it might be an idea for some of the employees and the owner of this tavern to kind of switch to apple juice occasionally. So that is Crossroads Inn for now. We will obviously pick up some more of the Mulligan next time. Hey, if you enjoyed the video too, please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. So, when I stab this guy in the neck, which I'm about to do, don't talk about it. Just keep stum, please. Yes. We've got Peasant Boy, Peasant Girl, a few chickens, a bridge that doesn't work, and a giant mutant alien. I think our town is off to a roaring start right now. I have a badass tattoo, 6-pack abs, and a belt buckle that says Aloha. This is amazing. I want to be this guy.